wants him to raise the bar for himself every year, and that raises the bar for his team as well.
And now Indiana's starting group. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Walker. And it's Huff in at center. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George. And it's Barlow in at the 4. Well, something that's fun to track every season, Richard. Which players are having a breakout year?
And we usually see it with the younger players, but I especially love seeing it from guys that have been in the league. Normally, it's about finding the right situation.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Huff. Now here's Siakam. 5 to shoot. Free throw line jumper. Rebound by Philadelphia. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Pass to Walker. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Now George. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Maxey outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Outside Walker. Pass to Siakam. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Maxey surveying the D. Here's Barlow. Mathurin with a steal. Siakam against George. Siakam in the post. It's rebounded by George.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump. Even for him, that is a perfect placement of that time. Just guided it right to him.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Here's Barlow. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Clock at 6. The shot off that time. Pass to Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. And it's Edgecombe with a 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Nembhard. He picked up 15 in their last win against Chicago. Siakam outside for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Maxey passes to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
And here's Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. From the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Reset.
And he makes a first. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
No good on the second free throw. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season, the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And he nails the third. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's George. Gets the 14-footer to fall. George has got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Huff. And here's Matherin. Down low. Huff, good.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Hey, yo, right here.
For 3, George. Huff pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Siakam. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive. As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Maxey passes to George. Now Embiid. Lets it go from deep. George with another miss. Pacers trail by 4. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Barlow. Now here's Maxey. Here's Barlow. George for 3. Sinks the tray. Give him 8 points now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Huff. That shot off. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Here's Edgecombe. The 17-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. Tyrese Maxey, 3rd.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Matherin. Pass to Siakam. Takes the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And that one drops for him. Matherin's got 8.
And you got to be right up on Matherin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Embiid, a screen on Walker. Edwards for 3. Huff pulls it in. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Siakam. Outside Matherin. Walker sets a screen. From downtown. The rebound by Embiid.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here is Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and McCain subbed in for Paul George. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nembhard. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 8. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Huff. Outside Matherin. And he dunks it down.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Matherin has been well coached on when to give it up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Huff. There's a screen. Matherin against Drummond. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up.
Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on!
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Siakam with it. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Driving in, and it goes, but just 2 for 10 so far.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Back to Maxey. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. And 12 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Siakam. The 3. Counted from distance. Siakam's got 8 points.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Beyond the arc. Here's Drummond. And here's Maxey outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Shepard. So nice passing by Indiana here. They set the screen. Pulls up. Edwards pulls it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside McCain. Outside Maxey, fires the three, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pacers trail by 11. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From the low block. Nice touch on the bank shot. 10 points for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now here's Maxey. Launches a three. Doesn't go for him. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Walker out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 3 on the clock. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Walker. Here's Embiid, defended by Jackson. The three is up. McCain shot is off. Indiana's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
Now here's Edwards, averaging around 6 a game. Outside McCain, from outside the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's McConnell, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Indiana.
For the Pacers, T.J. McConnell, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Outside Grimes. From deep. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Shepherd. Let's go with a 3. Walker pulls down the board. And here's Embiid. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Outside Walker. Now here's Embiid, defended by Jackson. Outside McCain, 3-pointer. Philadelphia with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jackson finds McConnell. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Thompson. McConnell outside. Over Edwards. McConnell's shot is off. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. get back on track. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McConnell outside. Pass to Shepard. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
That one goes in.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
McConnell passes to Robinson Earl. And here's Jackson. Embiid covers. Jackson against Embiid. Back to Thompson. Pass to McConnell. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. McConnell's shot is off. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Grimes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Walker. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Robinson Earl. Walker, he's checked in for Thompson. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard outside. Pass to Shepard. 4-3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Shepard. Outside Walker. Siakam outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside McCain. The 3. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And the shot goes down. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Shepard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in for Walker. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Here's Grimes, coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee. Pass to Maxey. Out of bounds, it'll be Pacers ball. The best thieves in the league, the steals leaders over the last month. Tyrese Maxey is second.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Indiana's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Siakam against George. Pascal gets it done in traffic.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Outside Grimes. Three-pointer. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nembhard outside. Jacks up a three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Maxey. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Defensive foul. Second personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Embiid, and it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Mathurin. And the Pacers lead by 2. And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Maxey. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Indiana has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Mathurin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for
2. First free throw is good.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Both free throws good from Mathurin.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
76ers trail by 4. Here's Edgecombe, coming off a 12-point game. Maxey, a good look. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
There's a screen. Three-pointer Mathurin. Barlow grabs the miss. And the 76ers shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. To Maxey. Shoots over Nembhard. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Tyrese Maxey.
He hasn't drawn as many fouls this quarter, isn't playing with the same edge he started out with.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Guys?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's Philadelphia now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George feels it out a bit, fires for 3, and Maxey the bucket on the assist by George. Maxey's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Siakam outside. Pass to Walker, back to Siakam. The 3 ball. And Grimes pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
They now take the lead. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Pass to Huff. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Takes a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Maxey. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Here's Nembhard. To the middle. The kick out to Walker. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 31.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Siakam, pass to Matherin. Pass to Huff. Now here's Siakam. From behind the arc. Here's Walker. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Well, these teams out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Hard to imagine Pascal Siakam making a bigger impact in the first half.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep this team successful.
And so now let's look in the rearview mirror at some games that ended earlier. New York came away with the win against the Magic in Orlando. That is their 3rd straight win.
Not a big surprise on that one. I hate to say it, but I think Kenny called it.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
So it's Philadelphia now. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Huff in at the 5.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
Oh, when I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Here's Barlow. Outside Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Now Embiid. Mathurin with a steal. Siakam, right side. And that one, good. Siakam's got 24 points.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Back to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Mathurin. To the wing on the left. Outside Walker. Nembhard for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's George on the wing. Walker covering. Here's Embiid. Count the basket and the foul! Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP. But Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
One shot.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Pass to Mathurin. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Huff. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 4 rebounds now.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Maxey against Walker. Outside Maxey. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 33.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's check in on the rookies making an impact with their passing. VJ Edgecombe 3rd.
The league got a big infusion of talented passers this year, and he's up there with the best of them. And as time goes, his court vision is only going to get better.
And here's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. Huff, the pass to Mathurin. Up top, Nembhard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And that one's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Embiid. Outside Mathurin. Launches it. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Steps back. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Now Embiid. 15 points in the game. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Siakam. It's a 3-point game. And there's the screen. Nembhard for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Up top, Maxey. He's guarded by Nembhard. That one's good for 2. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Huff. Now Siakam. Back to Mathurin. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Sixers. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. And now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
Outside Maverin. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Matherin's got 20 points.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Here's Barlow. Embiid, a screen on Siakam. Inside. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got rebound number 8 now. Left side Matherin. Pass to Walker. Now Siakam. For the lead. Siakam hits from downtown.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
George outside. Here's Barlow. George outside. Outside Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Maverin. Back to Nembhard. And here's Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Barlow. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Clock at 6. George left side. To halt the run. Kept alive. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Well, Embiid will do this all night if he can. Protecting the play and finishing it strong.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
All right, coming up.
Robinson Earls checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Give him a hand.
Here's Robinson Earl. No points so far. Nembhard outside. Outside Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. Edwards pulls it in. The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey. Edwards a screen on Nembhard. Here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. And and the three-pointer goes. Grimes has got 5 now.
Smart pass. You'll have to love that all-around game of Tyrese Maxey.
Nembhard outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Maxey passes to Edwards. And here's Embiid. 18 feet out. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana leading. Pass to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Maxey. Now here's Walker. Now Mathurin. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Mathurin's got 9 points here in the second half.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Outside Maxey. Outside Grimes. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Nembhard. And it's Maxey missing. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here's Nembhard, covered by Grimes. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Embiid. With the fadeaway. Basket's good. Embiid's got 19 points.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Here's Mathurin. Here's Huff. Embiid covers. Outside Mathurin. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to McCain.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nembhard against Maxey. Now Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Outside Mathurin. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to Embiid. Outside McCain from behind the arc. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Mathurin finds Walker. Back to Mathurin. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Maxey on the wing. Give him 35. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
76ers foul.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Indiana, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Walker in for Tyrese Maxey. And the second free throw is good. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Grimes. And the bucket is good. Grimes has got 7 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Siakam goes in. It's good.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
1 shot.
That's good from Siakam.
And Siakam can score from all 3 levels, which is why this team leans on him to shoulder a lot of the offensive load.
McCain with it. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Edwards out there with Jabari Walker. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Robinson Earl. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid, defended by Jackson. Embiid passes to Grimes. Back to Embiid. Outside McCain, 4 on the clock. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I feel like Embiid doesn't get enough credit for his passing sometimes. That's just an outstanding dive.
Now here's Siakam. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Good whistle there.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And the first one at the line is good. Siakam hits them both.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Up top, Embiid. Back to McCain. The kick out to Walker. Fires the three. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Oh, a strong move from Siakam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Outside Walker. Back to McCain. Puts up a 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. To the left wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, great job kicking it out to the perimeter. You won't see Siakam make mistakes with the ball.
Now here's Embiid. Outside McCain. Will it go? Here's Grimes. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
McConnell passes to Robinson Earl. Here's Shepherd. McConnell right side. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. McConnell's shot is off.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Grimes' shot is off. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. McConnell outside. Here's Shepherd. Walker covering. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Here's Siakam. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Walker. Again, Philadelphia.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Over Edwards. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside McCain. Outside Grimes. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
And the shot's good.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. He's checked in for Walker. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Walker comes in for Robinson Earl. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Shepherd. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's McCain. Maxey on the wing. The 3-ball. The rebound by Nembhard.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Back to Siakam. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. The the rebound by Nembhard. Pacers leading by 4. The kick out to Walker. On the wing, Mathurin. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam finds Mathurin. Back to Siakam. Walker, a screen on Edwards. Siakam for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Maxi's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
At the line for Philadelphia, Edwards taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Walker. Pass to Siakam. Launches a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's Maxey. Six to shoot. He's off on that one. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. With the step back. Siakam looking it over. Outside Walker for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. George in the post. He's covered by Siakam. 2 points. Katangos.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Here's Huff.
That is powerful.
Yes.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Outside Edwards. Embiid, high post. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. 25 points for Joel Embiid.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Mathurin. They set the pick. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. For 3, George. Up pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Walker. Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Maxey. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Siakam outside. Here's Huff. outside Mathurin. Outside Siakam. Takes a three. Oh, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Maxey. Now George to take the lead. Buries it from outside.
That's what you love about PG. He rises to the occasion.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Grimes.
Edgecombe.
2-point game. Now Mathurin.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Mathurin taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
And he makes both free throws.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And here is Maxey. Embiid cashes in from 18.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Now Siakam. Ooh, Siakam shrugging off the contact.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Now Embiid. Shot blocked. Siakam, right side. No, it's off target.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And it's blocked. Mathurin against George. Here's Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, the long ball, no good. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Mathurin. Lets it go from 11. Got a hand on it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It falls!
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Mathurin, shooting one.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That free throw good for Mathurin.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Edgecombe. Fires away from outside. Oh, he can't hit it. And an intentional foul right there.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Jay Huff. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. The 3 ball is down.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Benedict Mathurin.